On this channel, we provide useful programming information with practical code examples. This time, it's about strict mode in JavaScript. We explain the benefits, constraints, usage, and importance of strict mode with some concrete examples. Enabling subtitles will make the code descriptions easier to understand. In JavaScript, strict mode is a feature introduced in ECMAScript 5, ES5, to make code safer and prevent errors. By using strict mode, certain lenient syntax and potentially risky features are disabled, and stricter error checks are enforced. This allows developers to avoid unexpected behavior and write more robust and high-performance code. To enable strict mode, add the following directive at the beginning of your code. This declaration can be applied to the entire script or on a per-function basis. For example, if applied to the entire script, you can write it as follows. If applied per function, you can write it as follows. Strict mode applies on a per-scope basis, so it can also be enabled within a function. Also, since strict mode is enabled by default in modules, you do not need to declare it individually within the module. Using strict mode changes some of JavaScript's default behaviors. Here are the main examples. In regular JavaScript, omitting variable declarations automatically defines them as global variables, but in strict mode, this results in an error. Variables must always be declared using var, let, or const. Potential future JavaScript keywords, e.g., implements, interface, package, etc., cannot be used as variable or function names in strict mode. In normal mode, this inside a function refers to the global object, e.g., window, in browsers. But in strict mode, this is undefined. This helps prevent bugs caused by the incorrect use of this. In normal mode, attempting to delete non-deletable object properties is ignored without error, but in strict mode, it throws an error. In normal mode, declaring parameters with the same name multiple times is allowed, but in strict mode, it causes an error. The with statement can decrease code readability and is disallowed in strict mode. strict mode improves code safety and efficiency in several ways. In strict mode, errors that are overlooked in normal mode are detected, allowing developers to catch potential bugs early. For example, it prevents the creation of unintended global variables and the misuse of reserved words. In strict mode, JavaScript engines can optimize code more efficiently. As a result, execution speed may improve. The handling of this becomes more strict, preventing access to unnecessary global objects, thereby improving code security. Additionally, the restriction on the use of reserved words avoids future conflicts with keywords. Strict mode was introduced in ECMAScript 5 and is not supported in browsers released before that. However, enabling strict mode is simply ignored by unsupported browsers, without breaking the script. Therefore, it can usually be used safely. When introducing strict mode to a large existing project, thorough testing is crucial to avoid unexpected errors. JavaScript's strict mode is an extremely useful feature for improving code quality. In particular, for large-scale projects or team development, it is recommended to actively use strict mode to prevent unexpected bugs and errors, and to enhance code readability and maintainability. Understanding and properly applying strict mode helps avoid JavaScript pitfalls and enables safer, more efficient development. The source code for this video can be downloaded from the official website. If you like, please visit the URL in the description to aid your learning. Your support keeps this channel motivated. Please subscribe to the channel.